Hey guys, welcome back. It is Set Paint and Play here. We are going to go over start collecting Greenskinz today. Just a side note, I got super confused and recorded about 3 minutes worth of information before I found out what I was actually doing, and I wasn't as prepared as I should have been. I sincerely apologize, even though you guys will never hear that. Um, in the Age of Sigmar app, if you're looking for the war boss with the war boar and the war boss with the war banner, it is in just the war boss's profile. If you just go in, it is actually in there under a specific little thing. So I'm going to give you the orc war boss first. Basically, in this video series, I'm going to give you their abilities and their stats and kind of tell you what's inside the box. That may be how I personally would run them just off the top of my head. Most of these I am doing as a first read over, so I am learning along with you guys. The Orc War Boss on the War Boar is first. He will have a 9-inch move instead of a 5 because he is on the War Boar, but normally he has a 5-inch move. He has a 4+ save, 7 bravery, and 6 wounds, and that surprises me with the bravery because they're orcs. They're supposed to be like these knucklehead, fearless guys, and they just run in there and beat everything to death. And on top of that, he gains the Warboar's Tusk attacks because he is riding the Warboar. So, abilities. Chop a boss. Orc War Boss can carve their way through even more foes when they wield a pair of boss choppas. These bosses make 8 attacks instead of 6. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious, man. This is ridiculous. These guys are awesome. So it's all about the dice with these guys. The Great Wog banner. An orc war boss with a Great Wog banner gains the totem keyword. You can reroll all wound rolls of 1 for orc units from your army that are within 6 inches of the Great Wog banner. Then they attack in the combat phase. You have a boss shield. You can reroll all failed save rolls for an orc war boss with a boss shield. Command ability, Wog. If an orc war boss uses this ability, then all orc units from your army that are within 12 inches of him when they attack in your next combat phase are frenzied. All models in this unit make 1 extra attack with their melee weapons. So, like I said, it is all about the dice in this. That's exciting. So bring a couple extra cases of Chess X with you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the orc boar boys. They have a 9-inch move, 5+ save, 5 bravery, and 2 wounds. Orc boys. Orc boar boy boss. Okay, seriously, Games Workshop, can you not put any more B's in a sentence? Goodness gracious. The leader of this unit is an orc boar boy boss. An orc boar boy boss has 2 attacks rather than 1 with his chopper, pig stick, a spear. Glyph bear. Models in this unit may be glyph bears. You can add 2+ to their bravery of all models. See, that's what these guys needed. That's awesome. In a unit that includes any glyph bears, as long as there's an enemy model within 3 inches of the unit. So this is going to be helpful during your actual charge phase, or your actual charge or movement or whatever you want to call it. Woghorns. Models in this unit may carry woghorns. You can add 2+ to the charge rolls of this unit and include any woghorns, but only if you bellow wog when rolling the dice. Oh, these guys are so whimsical. This is awesome. This is definitely, you know what? As even if they're absolutely awful, they're basically the Necrons of this game. They have the 4+ and the 4+ to wound and a hit. Jesus. These guys are awesome so far. They're so much fun. Abilities. Tusk Charger. You can reroll failed wounds when attacking with a Warboar's Tusk if its unit charged in the same turn. Okay, that makes sense. So if you charge, you can reroll your Warboar Tusk. So and then Tusker Shield, you can reroll save rolls for a unit with a Tusker Shields in the combat phase. So honestly, orcs are actually pretty stinking good. I've actually heard some rumors here and there that they're not all that good, but by what I'm seeing, I kind of like them. So let's see what else. So we got the Orc Warboys, War Boss. Orc Boar Chariots. They have a 9-inch move, 4 plus save, 6 bravery, 6 wounds. Abilities. Scythed Wheels. Roll a dice after an Orc Boar Chariot has successfully charged during a turn on a 4 or more to inflict D3 mortal wounds to an enemy unit within 1 inch. And then Tusker Charge. You can re-roll failed wounds when attacking with a Warboar's Tusk if this unit charged in the same turn. Pretty simple there, guys. I like that. I like that. Gosh darn it. And then we're on to Orcs. Alright. Orc Boss. The leader of this unit is an Orc Boss. An Orc Boss makes 2 attacks rather than 1. Wog Drummer. Models in this unit may be a Wog Drummers. You can add 2 plus to the charge rolls of a unit that includes any Wog Drummers, but only if you bellow WOG when rolling the dice. God, I love Orcs so much. They're just so goofy. Standard Bear. Models in this unit may be Standard Bears. Standard Bears can carry either an Orc Banner or a Skull Icon. Abilities. Orc Banner. You can add 2 plus to the bravery of all models in this unit that include any Orc Banners as long as there's an enemy unit within 3 inches. Skull Icon. If a model flees from a unit that includes any Skull Icon, roll a dice. On a 6, the Icon Bear thumps some courage back into the cowardly Orc, and he returns into the fight and doesn't flee. Huh, that's cool. Choppas. Wielding 2 weapons gives an Orc a better chance of landing a blow. You can re-roll hit rolls of 1 for a model attacking with 2 choppers. Mob Rule. Orcs make 1 plus attack for their melee attack if their unit has 20 or more models. Wog Shield. You can re-roll save rolls for a unit with Wog Shields in the combat phase. So these guys seem like just a blast. Honest to God, the best thing for you to do is just run them across the field. Put as many models. You're not going to be summoning, so you need to bring as many as possible. But I would definitely just bolster up the amount of guys you have. So this is going to be an army where you're going to have to spend a lot of time. A lot of time painting. So rattle cans are definitely going to be your best friend here. The models are quirky as all get out. They are just ridiculous. Just some of the, I don't know, they're not as goofy as the models from 40K for sure, but most definitely they have some uniqueness about them that I really enjoy. And I really wasn't gonna look into orcs, but I kind of like them now after reading through their stuff. See, this is the hard thing because I kind of like all the armies for Age of Sigmar, which is weird because I'm really particular in 40K, but I guess it's because they all are very aesthetically are different. So most definitely yes. As far as the Orc Chariot goes, I would run him in there. He is, I would say, expendable. Not a unit that I would really care about all that much. I'd be more concerned about my Orc War Boss, who is going to be a beast in combat. So ride him, if you can, attach him to the Orc Boar. The Orc Boars. Those guys. Just attach them to him. So go ahead and I would attach him to them or run them alongside. Get in there, get into combat, knock stuff out, and then use your orcs just to kind of flood the battlefield. Use them more as an annoyance. Your war boss is going to be definitely your is where it's at, man. I would include a banner for sure with pretty much all of your guys because those bravery saves are not going to be easy to get by. Let me go back and buzz through those. So we got a 5, a 6, a 7, and a 5. And the war boss has the highest of 7. So you're really going to need those banners for the 2+ to save your guys. Those icon bearers. I don't know if one unit can affect another, but I would kind of mix and match if possible. So that's just my personal opinion. So hoard it up, run them across the field and have fun. These guys are going to be a blast. You'll definitely be shredding out your vocal cords, screaming wog every time that you charge. So have fun with them. These are definitely going to be your players that you will absolutely remember their battles, hopefully. So, anyways, guys, if you need to contact me, you can find me at siphateandplay@gmail.com, wargamerspp and that's at for that, or siphateandplay at Twitter, siphateandplay at Facebook, and then siphateandplay on YouTube. I also have a DACA feed, but I'm really not into that all that much yet. So, anyways, you guys feel free to comment, question, concern. Make fun of me if you want to. I love these games a whole bunch, so I definitely will keep posting videos and getting you guys information as soon as I can. So I will see you soon.